Going over to the cultural part podcast, you have a Wisconsin judge letting out a child abuse. Oh, wow, they let a child abuser out of jail after just 2 years, also known as letting them out of jail 58 years early. Which, yeah, this is yet another reason to be actively involved if you're able to participate in elections for local judges and police, municipalities, all that kind of stuff. Because, yeah, she's now running for the Supreme Court of Wisconsin. Yeah. Yeah. Yet another, as if you needed yet another reason not to live in Wisconsin. Here's one more. Now, this comes to us thanks to Lives at TikTok. Now, she says, quote, a convicted felon, and again, cover your ears if you have children listening. I'm going to slightly alter the vernacular on the post so it's moderately family friendly. So they say, quote, a convicted felon abused a 5-year-old in an adult fashion, multiple times. Liberal judge Susan Crawford could have put him away for 60 years, but she let him walk after 2. She's running for Supreme Court in Wisconsin. Wisconsin voters, you must vote against her, which, yeah, if you have a modicum of intelligence or morality, I would say, yeah, vote against her. That's so disgustingly evil. 2 years? That's it? Again, you know my opinion. There's some states that are doing it right. I believe not just Florida and Texas, but I believe Tennessee, was it 3 to 4 fiscal quarters ago? They voted, again, it's not mandatory. Many argue it should be, but they voted to allow judges the option to prescribe or to give out the death penalty for people who abuse children, which I would argue of all the things that would qualify for death penalty. Yeah, definitely put that up there. Now, without too much further ado, it's about 30 seconds long.
This is Curtis O'Brien, a convicted felon. He sexually assaulted a 5-year-old Wisconsin girl multiple times. Judge Susan Crawford could have given him 60 years in prison, but she let him walk. 2 years in prison. That's it. While his victim lives with the scars forever. She even let the predator live across the street from an elementary school. That was Crawford's choice. Another dangerous decision from Susan Crawford, putting all our kids at risk. She's just wrong for Wisconsin.
I was going to say, it's probably one of the most effective political ads I've seen in 6 months. Gets the point across. I mean, I've heard of being soft on crime. I mean, I'm shoot just like the state of California, but Jesus. That is insane. This should have got more viral. Maybe it's just because people are so desensitized to blue areas doing this more and more. It only got 310,000 views as well as 27,000 likes. One of the first comments is, well, I'm a little biased. This comment comes from someone who is especially handsome and brilliant. Me, the topping show, in which I say, quote, we need more judges like this. We need more judges handing out death penalty for child abusers, getting 1 like. We also have Denise Crabtree saying, quote, there's only one way to deal with these people, legal eradication. Judges and politicians too. There's a old-timey picture of I forget what you call it, the old, I know it's called a noose in terms of the rope, but the old platform they used to use, like in medieval times, well, not the actual, not the kids' place for entertainment, that'd be a little too dark for that, but in actual medieval times, you'd have, you pull the lever and someone drops down from the platform, and this picture says, quote, there's a reason that we did things the way we did things used to save the children. Got 20 likes. Someone, especially handsome, responded, me, in which I say, quote, the wise Ted Nugent once said, I don't like repeat offenders, I like dead offenders. I got 2 likes. Paul Zupa says, quote, liberal judges belong in jail. They're worse than the criminals, getting 167 likes. Scorch says, do not vote for her in Wisconsin. There's a little picture of George Soros being an octopus and all the tentacles on where he puts his money and what he does, getting 65 likes. You also have Riken Menace saying, quote, imagine a scenario where judge actually meant protecting the innocent and the 5-year-old's safety actually mattered more than the comfort of a convicted predator. Getting 52 likes. Let's see here. Scorch also says the judge needs to be in jail, and it's a iconic Steven Crowder table. But the poster board's been changed to say Democrats are scumbags. It changed my mind, getting 22 likes. Frank Picone says, quote, these are the exact types of judges that Soros wants in Wisconsin, which is why he's investing large amounts of money there. Getting 35 likes. True. Crazy Vibes says, quote, stop calling them minor attracted persons. They're pedos who, again, try to keep it moderately family friendly. They take advantage of children. There's a picture that went viral a couple of months ago in which you had 2 men who got married and they were gay and they adopted 2 young boys and they hurt them and facilitated others to hurt them as well. And unfortunately, they didn't get the death penalty like they should have, in my opinion. They got 18 likes. Red Always says, quote, vote against her. She should be in prison along with the guy who only got 2 years, getting 25 likes. And again, I can't imagine someone trying to stick up for that human scum who hurt that kid. And yet we have judges and leftists who all, I mean, that's what they do. Now, I do think culturally speaking, in the United States, they are a minority, but they do vote. And again, every vote matters. If you're Wisconsin, for the love of God, get out and vote against this witch. Because, yeah, I can't imagine a world in which she gets on the Wisconsin Supreme Court. I mean, I can. I mean, we've seen states like California and, you know, all those states that tolerate these, what they call, well, you know, minor attracted persons, which I think pieces of crap or human scum is a more appropriate and accurate vernacular to use for those folks. But yeah, yet another reason not to live in Wisconsin, I guess. But yeah, definitely get out and vote and let your friends know this person's name is on the ballot. And shoot, if you don't know who's running against them, go ahead and primary them yourselves when you see these things happening. I mean, let me know, do you think this person, again, George Soros has a lot of money, so is Elon. Maybe Elon will throw his resource allocations behind some of the folks that are primarying this individual or running against them. But what do you think will be the outcome? Because let me know in the comments. I'd always be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so you can click that button. I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.